How the frick did you break another phone?
Oh gosh. Yeah, this is part 2. Another phone part. This is the part 2.
This is the second phone you've gone through within, what, 2 weeks?
July. No, July came and hit me like a freaking train, dude. So, beginning of July, it was like the 4th of July weekend, and I was at family reunion, right? In Cedar City, chilling, we were at the lake. I set my phone on the roof of my car. I get in, and everybody, okay, when you got a fun car, you know, and you put time into it, it looks pretty good. People are all looking at you, they're all like asking you about it. So I had that attention, so I was like, focused on that, and I just got in, drove off, okay? Well, I had a cousin that was there, he was showing off his Tesla. So we're going, we get up on the on-ramp, we get on the freeway, and I like freaking guns and glory, dude. I gassed it and just sent it in the fast lane, did a little shake and bake, got through that. Anyways, I get home, and I'm like, where's my phone? Shoot. My dad walks up to me, I didn't tell anybody that I, like, pretty sure I lost it. He goes, did you find your phone?
Oh.
I'm like, how do you know I lost my phone, dude? Like, what? He's like, Steven and Matt were like, hey, something flew off Russell's car on the freeway. So I was like, okay, call Matt, see what's up. Anyway, long story short, it flew off on the freeway when I was shaking and baking. And the dude in the Tesla saw it. So I walked on the freeway for like... Well, okay. So Steven's like, hey, it fell off about a quarter mile after the on-ramp. So I parked about a quarter mile on. I marked it on my car, the speedometer, and like went, pulled over, just started walking back. And then there it was on the ground.
In the fast lane?
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
God.
Right there by the freaking rumble strips.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I pick it up, zoom, and freaking cars are zooming past me. And I'm like, well, this thing's totally fricked. Like, screen, front and back, shattered. I pick it up, and it vibrates. And I go, wait, what?
No way.
And the screen comes on. And I'm like, okay, what? And the SIM card thing had been popping out just like that much. So I clicked it back in. And then all of a sudden, I'm getting a FaceTime call from my mom. I answer it, and she's like, hey, you found your phone. I was like, can you see me right now? And she's like, yeah. I was like, well, I found it. But yeah, so anyways, insurance kicked in, got a new one. So yesterday, okay,
I saw on our buddy's story, I saw a cracked phone. And he's like, so much for three cameras. So I was like, oh, did he get a new phone and then cracked it? And I was like, there's no... And then it comes up on your story that you cracked your phone. I was like, there's no freaking way.
Yeah. So...
2 weeks.
It's bad. It's just so bad. I feel terrible. You know when you go somewhere and then all of a sudden you're that guy?
The guy with the cracked phone?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
The guy that lost his phone or destroyed his phone. You're that guy. Yeah, I was that guy last night. So, okay, so anyways, car meet, Buffalo Wild Wings.
Okay.
We're all chilling. Everybody's chilling. It's not a really good turnout, and then all of a sudden these 2 Lamborghinis pull up. Everybody's geeking over the Lamborghinis. I go over there. I'm talking to them. They're all talking about, you know, hyping things up and getting some races going. When I was already talking to this guy that had this Cummins, and he's like, hey, I want to run it with you. And I was like, all right, bet. We should go. Where do you want to go? He's like, well, we should go here. And I was like, that's kind of too central. I was like, I don't know about that. So he's like, well, let me go pick up this chick. I'm going to come back, and then we'll decide where to go. So he leaves, and then I go talk to the Lamborghini guys. They're like, hey, you got that white Corvette? You going to run it? I was like, with you guys, it's a V6. Why would I race 2 Lamborghinis?
And it's a Camaro.
And it's, yeah, V6 Camaro. So,
not
like,
Corvette.
It's not. It's not. So anyways, long story short with that, the Cummins guy comes back. By then, everybody and their dog's like, what is going on? Are these guys going to race? Are you going to race? What's going on? So I'm like, hey, all right, listen. Like, let's just go out to what we call Mexico. Okay? It's just a location out of the way, out there, where you can race. It's safe. away from people. You have that shot and that opportunity to, you know, go race.
If you're a car guy, you got your Mexico.
Yeah, everybody's got their Mexico. Han had his Mexico, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Facts. Yeah. So, everybody and their dog's like, where are you going? What are we doing? Where are you going? Are we racing? Are you racing? So I'm like, okay, go to Mexico. All right. And I, like, had to relay that, like, 6 different times. Yeah, okay. Oh, what did you want? Oh, yeah, we're going to Mexico. Okay. I'm about to drive away. Whoa, what's going on? Yeah, we're going to Mexico. Okay, see ya. So, I'm driving. Somebody messed with my underglow lights.
Oh, no.
So I'm running red.
Oh.
And I try and connect on my phone, and I cannot connect to my underglow. So I'm driving. Then everybody's calling me. And I'm like, what?
Oh,
you got red underglow, dude. Don't do that. You're going to get pulled over. I'm like, okay, thanks, bye. I can, like, keep trying to change it. Somebody else calls me. Dude, what are you doing? And I'm, like, leading the group, okay? So there's, like, all these trucks, all these cars, everybody that heard we're racing. And they're all calling me, dude. I'm like, stop calling me. Like, come on. So anyway, we get going, and then out of nowhere, on the way there, this truck just comes and he tries to race me. So we like ran it a little bit. We get there, we get to Mexico, and I pull over, and the Cummins guy pulls up next to me. Everybody else pulls off into like the lane on the right side where the race is pretty much started.
Yeah.
They can just all park right there and be safe. So, like, I get out, my phone drops, okay? And then he's all asking me details about the race. And so I, like, pick up my phone. Anyways, I talk to him. I'm like, okay, here's what we're going to do. Familiarize yourself with this strip, drive down, and come back.
Because some guy went off the strip.
Yeah, the guy with the BMW went freaking flying. He went flying. Like, bad.
It's a safe spot if you know what you're doing.
If you know
where
to stop.
Yeah.
Because
it's just a dark road.
Didn't
in Mexico.
Yeah. So he goes driving down there. Apparently, I picked up my phone, set it on the hood, kept talking to him, got in. Okay, so we drove down, drove back, lined up. Dude, no way.
We can't eat pizza before we do this. Okay, good. Keep talking, man.
So anyway.
So you start the race. Yeah.
So we line up, okay? And now that we're lined up, everybody's out, everybody's talking. So the word that's passing around is Russell's going to lose. He's going to get his butt kicked. That's a Cummins. He's going to take it. Like, that kid's going to take him. Like, there's no way. So I'm getting out, I'm getting in, I'm like telling people details. I need somebody to flash the light, so I get somebody designated. So I get back in my car, okay? I got my AC off, I got my traction control off, and I'm just in silence, just in the moment.
You're like in cars. I am speed. You're all in the zone.
A little bit of rusties. And so I'm sitting there, I'm just looking ahead. Everybody's talking it up. All of a sudden I hear some chick's like, I got 20 on Russell. And I'm like, don't do that. I was like pretty sure I was going to lose, dude. High key. I was like, I'm probably going to lose this race.
Yeah.
Dude had probably 500, 600 horsepower truck.
Yeah.
So I was like, did the math. I was like, I got a 300 horsepower V6 Camaro. Like, it's
probably only way less, like a couple thousand
pounds.
And
the thing is too, is I was like still packing, like from moving. I had a ton of clothes in my trunk.
So you're
but
half
I
as
think
much
that
horsepower
helped
and
with my traction.
Yeah.
Low key.
Yeah.
Low key. It's like putting bricks in your trunk before a race. Yeah. So anyways, we're lined up, okay? Phone definitely still on the hood of my car. No, on the roof of my car. Yeah, that's the only that's viable thing I can think of. So we get a flasher. Somebody, says go. We're revving it up. I go, and right off launch, I've got him. Like a car link.
Really?
Right off launch. I'm pretty sure he was just spinning tires.
Yeah,
and so I had him, and then, get down to the end, flip around. I'm like, dude, that was sweet. He's like, hey, let me do 4-wheel drive. Let me do all 4 tires. I was like, bet, dude. I'm chill with that. Let's do it. So we go back. Go on a launch, we go again, okay? Well, then I get back, and I'm like, all right, where in the actual heck is my phone?
Where in the actual heck is my
phone? I had it because everybody was calling me, telling me to turn my underglow off.
Yeah.
I
then
finally managed to change it, and then I remember dropping it, and I'm like, "Okay, where'd it go?"
In the midst of organizing chaos.
So then I pull over off to the side of the road, and I'm like, I need to find my phone. Well, everybody and their dog is wanting to talk to me after the race.
Obviously, yeah.
But I'm trying to find my phone. So I'm like halfway in my car, dude, like leaned in there, looking around, digging around for stuff, looking for it, see if it slid under the seat, whatever. Can't find it. Our buddy Cajun's helping me find it. He's like, it's got to be in here, dude. Like, when was the last time you had it, okay? Then, everybody else is coming up to me. Wait, what? You lost your phone? When's the last time you had it? In the car when I was changing my underglow and I was getting calls. Okay, yeah, cool. Okay. I go over to this other place to look for it. Somebody else comes up. Dude, what? You lost your phone? When was the last time you had it?
Yeah.
I got that probably 16 times.
Oh, yeah.
Finally, this one kid came up to me.
They know.
This one kid came up to me. I was looking over where it dropped.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, dude, I heard you lost your phone. Do you remember when the last time was you had it? I was like, listen. And I yelled it to everybody. I was like, listen. The next person that asks me when was the last time I had my phone is getting a freaking fist to the mouth. I was like, I'm done. Stop asking me. I'm looking for it. I'm figuring it out. Just quit bugging me. Oh, so bugged. So finally the kid in the comments is like, yeah, you lost your phone, dude. He's like, do you want to drive down and see if it's like on the road? And I was like, oh, please don't be on the road. I was like, yeah. I was like, I'll take my car, you take the truck, we'll go side by side. And by then, though, probably 3 other races had went down. So I'm thinking, if it dropped, it's probably destroyed. Probably. So we're driving. I got Cajun sitting, leaning out the window with the flashlight. We're just kind of, crawling. All of a sudden I see it. It's like a tent, a little tent in the road. And I'm like, Cajun, is that my phone? He's like, yup. I'm like, no. And he picks it up. He's like, oh, dude, it's frigged. And I was like, again? Pick it up. Yeah, front and back shattered. Didn't even turn on. Wouldn't turn on. And it was warm as heck. It was like super hot.
It was hot?
Yeah.
Like
so I think like it was on, but the screen was broken and everything was broken. Yeah. Just all this heat, Huh. So anyway, we drive back. Everybody's like, did you find it? Did you find it?
Yeah, it is. And everyone starts freaking out.
Oh, dang, no way. And then I was that guy. That was last night.
Dude. So, that was last night?
Yeah.
Why do I feel like it was a couple nights ago?
No.
Because
I don't know.
My little brother got the bird. We were talking about this.
Yeah.
He got a bird.
That was last night.
No, it was 2 days ago. Last night I went and saw it.
Oh, I guess what I was saying was when you were saying videos of it. That was
yeah. But the reason I'm saying this is because my days have been blending together, dude. I'm super confused. So Friday, I get the text. Oh, look at the new member of the family, Margaret the bird. Anyways,
Margaret, dude. Basic bird name.
We go to Cedar Saturday. Go to some weddings. We meet Margaret. They call her Maggie because Margaret's too old lady.
Oh,
wow. We go meet Maggie, and my mom was like, I was like, you've had this thing for like a week, Michael. What? Like, is it like, love you now? Like, you guys best friends or what? My mom's like, what? It's only been a day. I was like, you sent me a text like 3 days ago, and it was in our house. She's like, no, that was yesterday. I look at my phone, it was literally yesterday. I swore it was a week ago.
You're mad tripping over this bird, dude.
Yeah,
Maggie's been in the family for longer than that, Mom. She's like, yesterday? What do you mean? I'm like,
dude, yeah, I'm tripping.
Dang. No, that's rough.
And so, anyways, Maggie, like 2 hours later, Heather's like, wait a second. Maggie's an M name too.
Oh my gosh.
Our whole family starts with M's.
Dude, holy cow. I just processed that.
Yeah. And they didn't even know that, like, they didn't think about it till a while later. Like, they didn't even think about me and my sister
Dude,
being
Maggie?
have names until like years later on.
I'm not gonna work for Maggie's pie no more.
I'll say that at work sometimes, and I'll be like, oh, I gotta tell Russell. Because all last summer, that was
Maggie's
the joke.
paw.
We don't want to work for Maggie's paw no more.
What do you even say it at work?
Just because I'm like, I'll be sick of something, I'm like, that's it. I don't want to work for Maggie's paw no more. But like last summer, we were living together.
Yeah.
Have you had any having any like deja vu about that or anything?
You know what hits me the hardest?
What?
Is my Snapchat memories.
Oh yeah, and you'll send me one of them?
Yeah.
I got short hair. We're sitting on the porch just vibing. Dude, I missed last summer.
No,
it was a good time. It was
good
mid-COVID, but I moved in with you. You moved out for quite a while.
It was early. Like, no one knew what it was. No one was sure about it. No one was freaking out.
Well, here in Utah at least. I know
definitely.
A lot of places were already shut down. The
reactions were quick everywhere else, but here it was like, we're unaffected.
Yeah,
we're unbothered. Yeah. We're just gonna.
That sucks. Those people are stuck in houses. They're wearing masks up north. We're just gonna be chilling down here.
Yeah.
As long as everyone's good about it. But no, it obviously got worse. Yeah. I was wearing masks at work. I was working at Walmart, which is something I still forget. I only worked there for literally a month.
Yeah.
Because I told them, I was like, I just need a job in between. And they're like, that they didn't quite like the idea.
Well, like, that whole time, I feel like I never really had to wear a mask at work.
No, you work for an auto parts store. Anyone that's working at an auto parts store is immune to any
They
disease.
gave 0 Fs.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
They're immune to, they breathe in brake cleaner.
This is the same auto parts store that sells 9mm bullets now. Like, that, you already know at that point. That
conservatives can be.
Yeah. So, I mean, COVID itself with everything, and we're just unshaken by it, dude. For a while.
No. Okay. I guess, yeah. In a sense. But also, when we were living together, we were both jobless.
Oh, yeah.
Because of COVID.
We were big chilling for a while, yeah.
You were working at the hotel. No one's checking into a hotel anymore, so you lose your
job. We
had
to shut down. It was 2 stories. It was 2 floors. So we had to shut down the whole upstairs.
Really?
Just had one floor, one level.
And so what'd you do to shut it down? Like, kind of winterize it type of thing?
Yeah, so we turned off the power in every single room upstairs, AC units.
I didn't know that.
And then we just shut it down upstairs in every single room. And then with rooms downstairs, there were people that were super worried about, like, if someone had just stayed in that room and they just checked out and now they're getting checked into it.
Yeah.
So we literally had to pretty much balance, like, 2 nights in between stays. Mm-hmm. So, like, someone checks out smart. 2 nights before we rent that room out to someone else.
Yeah.
Because of, like, cleaning and, all that stuff. So it was whack. And there was nobody traveling. Nobody would, come check into a public hotel. Like, that's just not wise anyways.
Yeah.
Too much. I mean, the most germs you're ever going to find are what? Hotels.
Yeah. Or someone literally slept and ate and, it's going to be infested with all kinds of DNA and germs. But I want to come back to us living together, but I also... COVID? What a weird thing, dude. Okay? We went up north to a rodeo. We stayed in that hotel, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Mid-COVID, we're just going up and staying in a hotel.
Yeah.
But the weird thing is, back to you disinfecting your rooms, it looked like a gun off Halo. Did you see the ladies cleaning the room? Did you see it?
With the disinfecting guns?
Yeah, it looked like a gun off Halo.
Yeah, and they were like spraying this stuff in there, dude.
Just fogging it with freaking disinfectant.
Totally disinfectant, yeah. We didn't have anything like that, but it's like space age neutron shit.
Yeah,
down.
And how long did they have to develop such a gun? Like they don't have disinfecting guns hanging out anywhere because there's never that big of a deal to disinfect things.
I almost wonder if it's like a big hotel string thing. Like they're like,
well, I know they did it on planes too because.
Oh yeah.
Did I go to? I did. I went over to Maryland for H2O, and it was COVID season. And the lady on the plane, it was. So they had the TVs on the plane.
I remember you telling me about it.
They had the TVs on the plane, and they're nice plane. I can't remember who I flew with. Was it Delta? I don't know. They had the TVs on the plane. And they would play this video telling you that it was disinfected, blah, blah, blah. And they had people in the space-age suits going through the plane with the gun. They're like,
While you were sitting on it?
No, it was showing the video
it was
of what
the
they did
video
before.
of them doing it before you got on.
It was like, welcome to Delta.
Like they actually did that, though.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, how much of this stuff did they actually do, or is it just in...
propaganda.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
this come fly with us. We do this every flight, but literally, and I know, like, last time we flew, which was a weekend ago, people were getting off the plane 5 seconds before we were getting on a plane. They didn't disinfect that plane at all.
Yeah,
this was Allegiant. So I'm gonna talk trash on Allegiant here for a second. It was the most disgusting thing I've ever seen, and I don't know if this is because it's post-COVID right now, because there's a lot of things I noticed post-COVID that we used to do that are disgusting. I'm just like, I used to push open the door for the bathroom, like to go into a bathroom, like a public restroom.
Yeah.
Now I kick it open. I don't touch that door anymore. It's freaking gross.
You're just like, motherfucker, bam, I gotta pee today.
Yeah. I don't touch that door anymore. It's gross. I look at it and there's just crusties all over. It's gross.
Oh. Wait,
just because
like
of COVID.
Going in or coming out? Because coming out, I feel like you have to touch it, dude.
No, so at my work where I use the bathroom most of the time.
Door or what?
Well, I just push closed door, but they've got the foot thing where you just put your foot on it and it pulls open. You know?
Oh, no way.
You ever seen those?
No, that's super slick.
Yeah.
They should have those everywhere.
I know. I don't even remember. I was Allegiant. It was disgusting. Yeah, you've been in a
Well, I was on Spirit Airlines, and the only thing
coming back from Mish.
Yeah, no, Tennessee.
Oh yeah.
Tennessee trip. So like, the only thing I really experienced was just being squished between two people.
And even then, it's kind of like post-COVID. It's like, why are you touching me, bro?
I was like a happy Oreo though. I had these two awesome big black ladies next to me,
and
they were so funny and so nice. And I think they were the ones who were like, "Oh, you an Oreo, hun?" I was like,
"Yeah,
yo, shoot, it's like me, like my white self. I'm just like chilling, big
tiny white self."
And they were like related, and like they didn't even ask me if I wanted to trade seats with one of them so they could sit by each other. Yeah. They just like let skinny old me just be in the middle.
It was probably better that way, anyways.
Oh, for them, I bet 10 out of 10, dude. I don't know.
They probably planned it that way.
One was like big snacking, the other one was like just
vibing.
I think doing her nails or something. But like, you know, they're just like taking all the space. She's eating, she's all doing her nails, you know, like, and I'm just like, so Spirit Airlines is not the move.
Well,
I just didn't have any room.
So when I was flying out to H2O, it was the stereotypical worst flight ever. I was in next to a fat dude. And then I don't think he was next to the window, so like I couldn't even look out the window because he's just flopping over it. And then the guy on my right, I was in the middle because obviously worst.
Why did we get put in the middle?
I can't remember if you could choose your seat or not. I think the middle seat's always cheaper.
You might be right.
Because actually. I know for Allegiant we had to choose our seats, and I chose some pretty trash seats because they're $20 cheaper than the ones with the leg room.
That's a good point too.
But it was a stereotypical worst flight. I had the fat guy. Oh, I think I had someone sneezing or coughing next to me. And then I got the baby in the back crying.
Yep.
Smelled weird. This wasn't the Delta flight. The Delta... I keep saying Delta. I don't want to hype them up.
Well, probably two best airlines I've seen. Delta and American. American's great.
I don't remember. I remember... So I lived in England for a little bit. I remember flying Virgin. That's a UK...
Virgin Airlines?
Yeah, Virgin Airlines. We got goodie bags, like a straight up bag.
Yeah.
Like I sat like bag.
Wait, like take home, like non-disposable, like it's
non-disposable,
it's
like zipper bag. We had crafts and stuff because we were all kids.
No.
And they just gave that to everyone, like all the kids that got on the flight.
How old were you when you took Virgin?
This was coming back from England, if I remember. It definitely was coming back from England, and so I was 8 or 9. So they gave us coloring books, all this stuff in the bag. Obviously, it was a longer flight. We're flying across the ocean from England to America.
Well, yeah.
Which, but yeah, now you get crappy
like
peanuts,
longer transfer flights, like better quality stuff. Maybe.
Yeah, I can't remember. I don't know if this is just a dream because I watch too much TV, or if I was actually on one of these planes. But I think it was 3 rows, like like 2 rows here, middle section like 3 seats, and then 2 seats over here. You've only been on small planes probably because you've flown within the States. But like, you know, on Home Alone, or
or
a big plane.
Well, even like Hijacked, or like
Yeah.
some of those other movies, like there's that huge center, like
There's like 3 or 4 seats in the center, and then the 2 seats next to the windows. Like, it's huge.
Man, have I?
Or am I just imagining that?
No, that's a thing. I haven't. I've only been on like more.
Those tiny ones.
The biggest passenger plane I've been on was, I think, American, and it was a 747.
Yeah, I don't remember the names. I do remember. Where were we going? Alaska? It was Alaska. Me and my family flew to Alaska because my aunt was living there. Alaska Airlines. Shout out to them because it was a freaking dope flight.
Really?
We were like the second flight to ever take place in that plane. It was brand
No
spanking
way.
freaking underglow and shiz, bro.
In the Benz, bro.
Straight up
clapping in
Rolls
the
Royce freaking plane, dude.
Dang.
Yeah, and I think that was actually a bigger plane too. Like one row, like a couple seats in one row.
Yeah.
So like 3 sections. And it had like obviously first class. So, anyways, Allegiant Airlines. No first class seating. We just walk, like usually you see the people looking at you all snark. They got a seat as big as
Oh, they
this.
got everything and all
Yeah.
that in a bag of chips. Yeah, no, they're looking at you. Like,
And they get on the plane first, so they have to watch you go all the way to the back, which I think is dumb that they get you on that order. Like if I'm paying extra, I want to be on the plane least amount possible.
Yeah.
Because get me off that freaking plane.
For real.
So we get on this plane, me and Heather. Heather, it's her first time flying, and I'm like, I'm so sorry, Heather. This is disgusting. So you ever been in a mom van?
It was her first flight.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Like
Yeah.
sliding doors, that kind of thing.
You know my van at home. you know how it's like the plastic trim has texture in it, like your car has texture in it.
Yeah.
Like it's
and
like the
extra gunk and crap gets like caked
you know
on
exactly what I'm talking about.
Dude.
The gunk in the texture. like
on this plane?
Yeah.
No.
It looked like a mom van.
No.
It looked like a soccer mom
I
van.
can smell
the
that
seats
right now.
are like worn, so they're like
the edges
extra
are ripping?
stretchy. Yep. Yep. Q-tips sticking out everywhere.
Ew,
It looks
no.
like a bathroom.
No.
So you know the table that you fold down that sits in front of you.
Yeah.
You put your drink on there when
Was
you
it
get
like
a free drink.
multicolored because it was so dirty?
No, but it had raised edges on the side, like it was supposed to look nice. You know, like so the square, and then it kind of sunk in the middle. It just kind of nice, trim, I guess.
Yeah.
The edge of the trim looked like peanut butter was smeared in there.
No.
Like, let's see.
But it was like
if you're sitting at the dinner table and your dinner table has like edges in it, you'll take the knife and you'll just scrape out this crumbs and stuff. It's like you want to take a knife or a toothpick and just scrape out this peanut butter-esque crap. Like if you're into detailing, like that's satisfying.
It's like years of just grease.
Not even years, just like a week of disgusting people flying on it nonstop. Just sneezing.
Gosh.
And so Heather sits down. I'm like, what the frick is that? I pick it up. Band-Aid, dude. That's the grossest thing ever. Grossest thing ever.
Oh, man.
Used Band-Aids
No, that's
is
it.
literally
That
the
is
grossest
it.
thing ever. Pick it up, Band-Aid. Open her table up, wrappers. They didn't clean this plane at all. We literally watched people get off, and we got on. And it was like a 3-hour flight. And they didn't sanitize it at all.
Oh.
If it was pre-COVID, I bet it wouldn't have shook me as much as it did. But it was still just disgusting.
With airlines, it's like something you definitely just have to think about now. It's like,
Mhm,
you're making me wear a mask.
Post-COVID.
You're saying
especially.
don't freaking, social distance, or like saying to social distance, don't do this, don't do that. But like, you get on an airline that's like that, and then Band-Aid.
Dude,
okay, wait, did it have like the crusty?
no,
look?
don't, no. It's got the black edges, like it's been worn for a while, and it's
no.
when they took it off their finger,
The
where
left,
it was is
the
is
black
white.
edges?
yeah.
Oh, so
Stop.
crusty and so old.
Stop.
So
don't. You're gonna say moist.
wrappers.
Too, huh?
Well, I was actually gonna say, was your seat warm when you sat in it? Because
I don't know.
like if people just got off and some dude had some mad swag, you sit down, you're like, oh,
Like-
no. No!
No, and the other thing is,
Smells
our
bad.
flight was postponed an hour, and I didn't get a text. I didn't get anything. We get there 5 minutes before we're supposed to be boarding, which was supposed to be like 30 minutes before, blah, 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 but it took forever to get our luggage checked and whatever. But, so we get there. Why are we not loading? I look at the screen. It's postponed an hour. I didn't get a text or anything.
What the heck?
They're sending me text saying I'm ready to get checked in. You think they'd have an automated text to send to you when you're an hour behind.
Well, yeah.
Because that's a big deal, especially if people are in transition between flights and stuff. Nothing. Legion Airlines.
Yeah.
Virgin Airlines.
Big, thumbs down. Virgin.
Thumbs up to Virgin because they gave me a free bag as a child, and I remember that. Like, that's big in marketing.
That is actually pretty
Make
big.
and keep
the fact
customers.
that you remembered at 8 years old.
Yeah.
That Virgin Airlines was the shiz.
And it's just imprinted in my head. The red bag, white Virgin letters.
Dang.
And we still have those bags. As weird and pack rat as that sounds, we still have those bags. They're in the playroom.
You're not.
With
you guys
the
are
toys.
hoarders. That's not the thing. But like, you just remember like the bags.
All my garage stuff over here.
Dude, it's a garage, bro.
Yeah, I live in an apartment. All right.
Yeah, improvise. This is an improvisation. This isn't a
We're
purposeful
just literally
thing.
sitting on car seats. Came out of my wife's car.
Yeah.
That's just how it is.
It's
When
totally
we live in an
banging
apartment.
car.
We don't. We
bang
you're
an
a
apartment.
homeowner. You're acting like a homeowner in an apartment. That's what I'm doing, basically.
Yeah.
So, speaking of homeowner, so back to when we were living together. Like I said, we're gonna come back to this. The thing that gets me all open. This was right as it was turning from summer to winter, or winter to summer. This spring. That's the name of it when it turns from winter to summer.
Yeah, there's fall.
It says spring. What really gave me the nostalgia of living together, opening the door, the sun's just barely coming up, sun's a little bit red because smoke in the air, sun fires, and that cool breeze, because we didn't have jobs, so we'd wake up, we'd sit on the porch, eat some cereal.
We'd be big chilling out there.
It was like a ritual. I miss that, dude. we go sit on the porch, grass, dewy. All the moms are out jogging, kids are riding past.
Everybody's like staring at us like, who are these frickers out?
Yeah, because we're probably wearing some weird clothes.
Oh, our hairs were whack.
Yeah, dude, our hair was out of control.
Out on that front porch. Yeah.
I missed that.
Nah, it was good.
But yeah, so we and then we Baja Blast is what takes me back to.
Yeah,
we drank a lot of
some
Baja Blast and
Baja
ate
Blast
a ton of Taco Bell.
Dang, we did.
Washed a lot of cars. And that's what our summer was, dude.
Yeah.
Then I got a job at Walmart. You worked at the auto parts place. They gave us hand sanitizer to carry around with us. This is another thing back to COVID too, but working at Walmart, they actually they would have big 55-gallon drums of disinfectant.
Huh?
Disinfectant and 55, the big drums, like the blue
like
ones.
for Walmart or for sale?
No. For sale it'd be crazy. No, they just had it in the back and they would spray the carts with it.
Oh, so disinfecting the carts.
Yeah, like they just had gallons.
But on top of that, they had the wipes.
No, they didn't have the wipes for a while because they were just spraying them down, and if they would have ran out of wipes because people were freaking out, taking all the wipes. So they just took the wipes away and sprayed them down.
No way.
COVID was crazy, dude.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, there was so much crazy crap that happened in COVID.
People were taking wipes.
People were stealing shiz.
Yeah.
Well, not stealing. They were like
They were
buying out stores.
Yeah.
Toilet paper.
Was that COVID related? The toilet paper?
Yeah.
What was it?
COVID hit.
And it was toilet paper.
People started taking toilet paper, started stocking up on food storage, started getting like
buying meat. I remember
lots of meat, bullets, guns.
Yeah.
Okay, well, here's what happened. Actually, you had COVID, you had the election.
Yeah. So people
those two things on top of each other, all happening, same time.
Yeah.
Boom, exploding.
Oh, and then the Black Lives Matter and stuff.
There was riots. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and this was up to the election. I mean.
Yeah, that was pre-election, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, last summer was nuts. and we were just big chilling together.
Well, and they were mandating people to stay home, and then you had these riots, and you had people out burning stuff and breaking
Which
stuff.
I think is cause and effect.
Oh, totally, yeah. People cooped up in their house.
Yeah,
they want to get out. They're like, let's go riot.
I feel like I predicted that a little bit. I feel like I had the thought, if you're going to have all these people in their house, either there's going to be a huge freaking party one of these days, or people are just going to have all this anger pent up.
Be so cooped up crazy, they just got to go out and freaking
blow something
destroy a building.
I guess.
Oh, man. Yeah, no, I saw some videos. There was some real carnage. That Target. Do you remember seeing the videos of the Target?
So...
Lady, like, running out with 2 lamps.
Yeah.
Like,
she's like, these were on sale last week, but I missed the sale.
You skipped the whole COVID thing to stay home mandate to go to Target and run out with these 2
and get the lamps you missed that were on sale.
So, I mean, come on, people.
But, like, I don't want to get political and stuff, but that's a huge part of it. And the reason we were seeing different stuff is because we were living in where it's politically more Republican.
Yeah, we lean to the right.
Yeah,
culturally.
way more. Yeah, and so people weren't wearing masks. There were little Black Lives Matter protests, but there's also Blue Lives Matter protests, and that's even bigger. That's a bigger problem because now we got anti-protests to the protests, and then we got people protesting masks, and then everyone is just trying to find a reason to be outside. I think, let's go complain about something.
Yeah, no, crazy town because
which I'm not saying there wasn't a problem because there is a problem. There was a problem. There still is a problem, but I think major part of it is people were inside for too long. Cabin fever, dude. It's a real thing. They do it on Mythbusters.
There's a real cabin fever vibe to everything that happened during COVID.
But I don't think we experienced it near as much. We definitely didn't experience it near as much here. Because it didn't hit us as hard.
It's a low volume, too. Like, we don't have populations upwards of,
crammed into a small space.
100,000 people in one tiny area.
Yeah, that's true. Very true.
You get sick of your neighbors when they're home all day and you're home all day. And they're loud as heck.
Yeah.
They're living above you or to the side of you. Can't even begin to understand.
You're just living, and the only stuff that you can believe on the news, because fake news was huge then too, saying about all that stuff, would be your friends serving missions across the seas. I remember hearing about a girl in Italy. They had curfews. They couldn't leave the streets. The military would watch the streets, making sure people aren't out and about.
Even California. You had people in California that all of a sudden you can't knock on other people's doors. You can't go you can't even go outside and be walking around. Yeah.
And and then we had people fighting for over the curfews.
Yeah.
And that was a big thing with the protests. And I think a lot of the curfew problem was they put the curfews into effect to help keep protests down, which is a smart move.
I think all in all,
it was just crazy last summer, dude.
Totally.
I remember working at the nursery, and our boss he was ahead of it. He watched the news, and because it hit everywhere first before Utah, it seemed like it was the last place to get hit. It seemed like because everyone else was freaking out before us, but I think we were the first people in Cedar to be wearing masks, and then we even had a checkpoint station outside of the nursery. When you drove into the nursery, if you didn't have a mask, they would give you one. There was something else that they would do. Oh yeah, we would take plants out to people. I mean, everything changed everything. I remember I was near the cash register, and they're like, yeah, that's pretty crazy, isn't it? And it was before we were even doing masks, and the lady was like, it's never going to be the same. I was like, what? I think, and I was convinced it'd be over within a month, because
it's gonna blow over. It's just the thing
it's
people
just like
are
swine
overhyping. Swine flu, mono.
Yeah.
All these things
Those
that
were all middle
popped up out of nowhere.
Yeah.
And then they were gone.
Never heard about them. And so that's why I was convinced. And the lady was like, it's never going to be the same. I was like, she was old, so I was like she knows what she's talking about. Like, she's seen a lot of stuff. Like, that, as funny as that sounds, that was in my head. Like, she's probably seen other pandemics and stuff, because my grandparents lived through
polio,
and there was another one. There's another one they're talking about that they're like, we've lived through this, and Corona now.
AIDS.
AIDS was huge, yeah.
AIDS
when we were
pandemic was
young.
really big, actually.
I think it still is a huge problem. Do they have a cure for that? Or is it just like
I feel like they finally figured something out for it.
Anyways, this lady...
They did.
This lady said it'll never be the same. And that hit me hard, dude. I was like, what is she talking about? There's no way. It'll blow over. Next thing you know, we're wearing masks at work. They got a checkpoint at work. I moved to St. George, middle of all this. My mom was like, that's kind of a wrong move, like move in the middle of this. I was like, I want to live with Russell before I get married.
Live your life.
Yeah. And
that
so
was
I
a
moved.
huge thing.
Hard to get a job because COVID. Yet, at the same time, it was kind of easy to get a job because everyone was leaving. So it's like, I don't know. But I get a job, I don't remember where I was going with this. Oh, but she was right, dude. It's
never been
completely sane. Now I'm complaining about Band-Aids on airplanes. I'm sitting here talking to you complaining about Band-Aids on airplanes.
Mandates have been lifted all over. Like, even national parks, like, mandates have been lifted. You still see people wearing masks. You still see people, like, when you're in line somewhere, like, distancing. And if you're not distanced in that space, you get dirty looks. Like,
even if it's not required.
Bubble, you know?
Yeah.
And, like, it's just,
And I think that's going to be the mindset for another couple of years. It's weird that you're next to me. Like, my personal bubble grew twice as big because of COVID. Like, why are you this close to me?
Well, and you're unrecognized. You're, not... You can't be who you are because you got a thing over your mouth 24/7.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, think about the people that you saw, or, like, that I saw during the COVID thing, when you had a mask on and they didn't even recognize you, and you didn't even have to bother, like, to talk to them.
I'm one of those guys that if I recognize someone in the store and, like, we're not super close, like a past teacher or something, I'll avoid them. Wearing a mask made it so much easier.
Dude, you walk right next to them. They don't even know
you just put your hat down a little bit and you walk right next to them.
Yeah. Wait, what about Parade of Homes, though?
Yeah, I saw an ex-girlfriend.
Yeah.
She doesn't know. She didn't know I was there.
She had no idea.
No. Her whole family. I used that mask to my full advantage.
That's great. Dude, sometimes this mustache actually does that for me.
Okay. Are we on to the topic of stashes?
I think
because 4 seconds into this recording, I was like, that's what it's called. Stashes.
Stashes? Far out.
Far out, dude.
Dude, like, what, we went to the July Jamboree last weekend. Much.
Huge festival in Cedar City.
You know how many people walked right past me? Did not recognize.
Well, you also have a perm, too.
Okay. I
do
have a perm.
But, yeah, still, you'd think you'd recognize you.
Perm and mustache. 2 new things.
No.
Totally out of my character.
My grandma taught us in 5th grade.
Didn't recognize me until I went up and talked to her.
Yeah. Looked right at you.
She did.
But then again, you could say she's a grandma. She's grandma.
You could say she's got Alzheimer's.
Yeah.
Does she?
No.
Okay. She doesn't. So
she's healthy as a horse.
She's a healthy horse. She's a cool cat and a healthy horse. Dang.
Yeah. No. I was hoping to see a lot of people at the July Jamboree because that's where everyone goes. In Cedar, if there's a festival or something, everyone's there because it's a small town.
There's some whack shit that goes on over there.
Dude, there's some weird people. Like, you go to the county fair, that's where all the weirdos come out at. Like, you don't know they live in Cedar till you go to Walmart or the county fair.
Well, yeah, dude. No, like, literally, my parents, growing up, I've been to that maybe a handful of times.
July Jamboree?
Yeah, but, like, the thing after that, where it's the Groove Fest.
Oh, yeah?
My parents literally called that the Freak Fest.
Yeah, there's some weird people.
Because they just come out of the woodwork, dude.
Yeah.
You're like, whoa.
Especially the county fair.
Like, look at that dude's sword. Like live action role play guys, they bring out the whole suits and everything.
They're just walking around town.
He's got a whole freaking sword.
Excalibur.
And then he goes, you should see my other 2 that I have at my house.
Yeah.
And you're just like, dude, like, wow.
I saw this TikTok. It was someone promoting their podcast. There's just a little clip of the podcast, and he's like, he's asked his buddy, "Okay, are swords cool?" Swords pretty cool.
Yeah.
Weapons,
sure.
Destruction.
Oh, they're
cool.
sick.
Do cool guys have swords? Absolutely not. No.
Wait, what?
Think about it, dude.
The occasional machete or like that.
That's not a sword though.
That you buy at the store.
I have a hatchet.
To show off your friends.
I use it.
It's like, check this out, dude. But like, are you talking like you
sword.
have it? It's yours. You
hang it on your wall
everywhere with you.
No.
You're talking like you admire it on the wall at your house.
I guess both.
Do you have any?
I don't have a sword.
You don't have.
I'm cool. I don't have a sword.
So you're saying you're cool?
You have a sword?
I
got the plastic one we got from Fiesta Fun. I keep
still
that because
have
that was
mine.
a good time.
Yeah, it was.
I guess we're not cool guys. We have plastic swords from Fiesta Fun, a fun center.
That's fun. It's in the freaking name of the place that we went to, dude. Come on.
But yeah, Groove Fest. It's a festival straight up for hippies and stuff. But
It is.
there's also the
Hippie Fest, Groove Fest, same thing.
The medieval stuff.
It's
And
Shakespearean themed
Yeah,
and hippie themed.
like it's cool. Like if Heather was here, she'd be all for them. They're walking around town with a sword, all for them. Yeah, it's. But also, you kind of have to think of what's the definition of weird? Not normal. So yeah, they're weird.
Yeah. I think they're pretty cool though.
No, there's some in the park over here. They're beating the crap out of each other. Real
Dude,
metal.
They go ham.
Yeah, mad respect. We played airsoft. That's probably just as weird.
Yeah, like I don't.
We spent hundreds of dollars in airsoft.
People
stuff.
frown upon stuff like that because they're not cool enough to do it.
Okay, yeah, so we could put it the other way.
Yeah, you could go both ways.
Do cool guys have swords? Yes. Are swords cool? No. You could do it the other way.
Yeah.
Is airsoft cool? No. But do cool guys do airsoft? Yeah.
Dude, yeah, they do. See?
I still have my $100 gun.
Dude, I still
I've been
have
trying to decide if I sell it.
CO2 gun. Wait, where's yours?
In Cedar.
Why is it in Cedar? Get it here.
Because we don't play airsoft anymore.
We will if you brought it, dude. Oh, dang. Dude, some major stuff went down with airsoft back then.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
We owned the fields. We owned those fields.
And then there's the 40-year-old guys with like the actual team and stuff. And we're like, I don't know. Are they weird? Are they cool? I don't know, man. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. They're doing their thing.
It could be an age thing. You think about like, if a guy shows up to a festival, okay?
Okay.
He's got 2 ginormous swords.
Yeah.
Bro's 45.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Now let's flip that. Bro shows up to a festival. 2 ginormous swords. Bro's 20, 21.
Okay. I see where you're going.
So, like, if you're older and you're into this stuff, it could be looked at like, you're weird. Like, why don't you grow up, do real grown-up things?
Yeah.
The basement. Yeah, the basement. It's just hard, you know?
Yeah, because you got these hobbies, and mad respect for keeping them because we grew out of airsoft. I grew out of... I really want to get back into longboarding, but really, I'm doing car stuff.
Time kind of consumes that up.
And that's it's a kid sport. You don't see many old people riding around on longboards.
When you do,
I wish. And you'd be
that
like,
dude shredding, dude.
Mad respect.
Stoked, dude.
See?
Yeah.
They kept their hobby. They mad respect. So why is it different if they have swords? I don't know.
They're lethal weapons.
And they're walking around town with it.
Yeah. Like, check this thing out, dude. See that guy over there? Yeah, I freaking hit him with this like 5 times last season. We did a role playing.
We did a round table down in the park.
Is that what they call them?
I don't know.
I know they have character cards.
Oh yeah, I'm sure there's all kinds of stuff.
Oh, there's a lot of stuff to it. Yeah,
But
that's what we need to bring on. Somebody that does that LARPing, LARP, dude.
Yeah,
ING.
But the guys in Cedar, they're always wearing like black, and they're the foam guys. They do it with foam. They're not the clashing metal guys.
Oh, you're talking like the loud slaps foam.
Yeah,
like
they got the
foam
foam noodles.
Slap each other. It's loud, dude.
It's
Boom!
It's a foam noodle on a PVC pipe duct taped, and
like it sounds like it hurts.
Oh, I'm sure it hurts,
but
probably not as much as
might
the metal
not
sword.
Hurt. Like me and my brother, like we got those foam swords from the dollar store, and we were going ham on each other. Did I ever show you that video?
No.
Well, I'll have to find it because it's hilarious. Because he uppercuts me right in the junk, dude. And it's loud, but it didn't hurt that bad.
And how old were you? Did you even have
teens,
phones?
like 13, 14. No, when I was up there, he was about to leave on his mission.
That's funny.
17.
Yeah, we had the same swords, and they had a little plastic piece in the middle.
Yeah,
I played with them till the plastic piece were shown.
no way.
Yeah, it beat the crap out of them.
We always broke it. That was the first place to snap.
No, the foam wore off the plastic
Yeah.
pieces. I mean, obviously that was like 3 days worth of fun.
But
I'm not saying it lasted forever.
But with these people in the park, they have like PVC pipes and then foam around that.
Yeah.
And then they hit each other.
Yeah, so it's solid, but it also has cushion, and then you duct tape it so it stays on. Also, so it, I don't know, does it so it looks cooler, or is it?
It's probably.
Oh, it probably keeps the foam together. Like I said,
I've even seen duct tape all up on their stuff, and then they spray paint that. Just keep it on there.
But the difference between the Cedar guys and the guys that were from Salt Lake that were over here just having fun, they're like, let's get out of Salt Lake, let's go to St. George, beat the crap out of each other there instead of in Salt Lake. The difference is foam, and they're wearing real blacksmith chainmail, blacksmith like custom made stuff, and they all chose, like, they had their eras and places in the world because they all had different armor and stuff.
Yeah.
This one guy had the Japanese, and he had the mask and everything. It was sick, and he had a samurai, but he was fighting guys from medieval time with battle axes and stuff, which I think is weird. If you're gonna choose an arrow, you should fight someone with the same arrow. I don't know. Anyways, they're beating the crap out of each other. They literally said it's MMA with swords and stuff. Like they're
so like go till someone is KO or TKO.
No, if you're on the ground, you're on the ground. So basically, you're just knocking people over. But you're beating the crap out of them until they knocked over. The guy with the samurai sword and the Japanese mask and stuff. Is samurai Japanese? Pretty sure it's Japanese. I get my Asian.
We'll get a beeper on there into this.
Yeah, because I always get my Asian stuff.
Samurai was the Japanese.
Yeah. Anyways, he would just go and literally RKO people, just grab by the neck.
No way.
Yeah. That's cool.
Was he Japanese though?
No, he was just some white kid.
Some white dude.
He was the smallest guy there.
No way.
Yeah. And the guys in Cedar, they just slap each other with foam swords and they're dressed in all black. And then
they wear that outfit like the whole week.
Yeah. The Cedar guys are definitely the weird ones.
Yeah.
I mean,
see, I think there's a difference between that as a hobby and that as like a lifestyle in your mind.
It's definitely a lifestyle.
Like an alternate ego.
Yeah.
Like, I'm this person around all these people in the real world, but I'm actually this person in the park. Like they read a lot of books and now too many books.
Too many movies.
I don't know if too many books is...
It's too much of a good thing, though. It's a bad thing,
I want a specific book that I can relate to this, but I can't think of...
What?
Do you have like a specific book that someone...
Oh,
in the park.
No. That they'd read a lot.
Like they probably read it.
Oh yeah, like
Aragon.
Oh yeah, it all starts with freaking what's the dragon book that was way good in middle school. It's like a series. Or like Fablehaven or something like that. Remember that in elementary school?
Fablehaven was fun.
It's just they carry on that, which is cool, but it's also not normal, so it's weird.
Yeah, normalcy is.
But what is normal? Is doing a podcast normal? I don't know. But I keep trying to get this in there. The guys in Cedar, there's one guy in a wheelchair. You know which one I'm talking about? Have you ever driven past them, finding in the park? And
he's in a wheelchair.
He's in a wheelchair.
Wait, like electric?
No, he's
so
rolling
he's like
himself.
ninja in it.
He's rolling himself, and you know what? You know what he uses for a weapon? Bow and arrow. And he pwns the frick out of those guys.
So he's just freaking bobbing, flips around. No way, dude.
And it's just an arrow.
He's got jacked arms. He's pushing
sure
himself around in the grass. Is he in the?
Okay, how do you knock him over? How do you get him out?
Yo, stop.
They probably play like hits. Like you get hit a certain amount of times in a certain area, you're out.
Smack him off his
wheelchair.
But
I feel bad going up to this guy in a wheelchair. He's out of arrows and just smacking him on the head. I feel bad.
You're like, dude, you fricked up.
Yeah. Bam. But I mean, if he's playing the game, he's playing the game. That's like, I mean, that'll go back to wrestling girls in high school. You know, there'd be girls that wrestle.
Like, is it wrong to go that far?
Like in Diary of a Wimpy Kid, where do I grab her? Like,
well, like, okay, but here's the thing about that. The flip side of that, you think about the girls Okay,
If
they came to wrestle, they want to be wrestled.
It's all part of the game.
If bro in the wheelchair came to fight,
exactly,
he wants to be beating the crap out of him if he's out of arrows.
If I was in a wheelchair, I wouldn't want to be treated any different.
They are asking that when they sign up.
If I was a girl and I wrestled, if there's a move where you have to put your hand across my chest, put your hand across my chest and flip me over and pin me, or I'll do the same to you.
Yeah, I watched a TikTok the other day. This chick totally phones this kid.
Yeah.
Like, dehumanizes him. Not just takes his man card. I'm talking like, when he got off that mat, he felt like a dirty dog, dude. Like, that's how it is sometimes. When you get manhandled by a woman in your sport, that's hard.
We had a girl in our high school play football. Was she? She just played kicker, didn't she?
No, she was on the line.
She was a lineman?
She was on the line.
A line woman? Was she?
A line woman. I'm pretty sure she's on the line.
No way, she wasn't.
She was even a freaking running back. I feel like.
Yeah, she had to be more offensive. She had to be offensive.
And they would block for her, you know. And
treat her like a normal player.
Yeah, but like.
Yeah.
Would you miss a block? Just be like, "Welcome to the show."
What do you mean?
Like you're blocking for her?
Oh, and be like,
and
this what you get? Like,
yo,
you're one of the
homie,
boys.
I talked to you earlier. Like, we got that handshake. I'm gonna let you slide through here. Just cream her. Just show her what it's like to be in a man's sport.
I mean, I treat her like a boy. If there was an annoying kid on the team and we were winning by a lot, I'd let someone smear him. If it was a girl and she was annoying if she was always at practice. Oh, I'm a girl, I can do what you guys do, blah, blah, blah. I don't care. I'm going to treat you like you're one of the players. So stop bragging that you're different than us because I'm treating you the same. If she was doing that crap, I'd let her get smeared, bro. I'd let her get creamed. Dragged her face across the field, dude.
Way.
I'd let her get like that. But if she was just acting like everyone else, I'd treat her like everyone else. I'd block for her. But if they're annoying, dude, I'd let her get smeared. I'd let them get humbled. That's what I'd let them get humbled. Yeah.
To the point where they finally shut up. They go, okay, I'm here to play. I'm not here to talk. Run my mouth.
Yeah. You played rugby. You saw the battle on the fields.
Yeah, it was freaking crazy, dude. They don't stop those games.
Yeah, the time doesn't stop.
Bro, I've never seen more kids down pickle juice at practices or at the beginning of games than I ever have watching rugby. Like, my buddy just like drinking it, and then on the field, all of a sudden, yelling in pain, drops to the ground, holding his leg, having because he has a cramp. He's like, yeah, he's just in so much pain, and I'm just like, I gotta go stop this guy.
And you didn't drink an ounce of that crap, did you?
No, I never had to drink pickle juice. I don't even like pickles.
No, I hate pickles.
No, they're nasty. Pickles
it's just
juice.
Vinegar.
Pretty much. I mean, is there a difference? I mean, pickle people might tell me there's a difference.
Yeah, my wife would be all up in this. She's all about pickles.
No, and that's the thing about pickle people. They always
Pickle
have to
people.
freaking voice their opinions, dude.
Pickle people are the people that are at practice saying they're pickle people. Dude, they're the ones saying, I can do what you guys can do. No, they're the ones I'd let get smeared.
Absolutely.
Pickle
and
people
you let
need to
them get smeared. You're like, well, you downed all that pickle juice. You might as well take a couple hits, dude.
Pickle people, dude.
Dude, straight up pickle people.
So here's the thing. My wife's family. Her dad, pickle person. Her mom hates pickles.
Really?
Her brother, is it her wife? His wife? He hates pickles, and his wife likes pickles.
Really?
My wife loves pickles. I hate pickles. Every couple has one or the other. And I even saw.
Do couples fail if they're like the same?
I don't know because
like
I saw
fight over the pickles.
Yeah, exactly. I saw a TikTok saying like a perfect relationship consists of someone to take the pickles off the burger and someone to eat them for you. But what happens if you both like pickles?
Dang, that's actually facts.
You ever any of your serious relation? You don't like pickles? We already discussed that.
No, I'm not a pickle person.
Were any of your girlfriends pickle people? All of them, or just some of them?
Okay, from what I remember, the only time I've ever had to like throw my pickles away was with with my brother out eating or with you.
Yeah.
It's like whenever I'm with like a girl or I'm on a date and I'm like, I don't like pickles. And if they haven't, so okay, but here's the thing about that. Let's discuss this really quick.
Okay.
When you order your food, do you always tell the person, hey, no tomatoes, no pickles, no onions, like one of those three, or all those three?
I never tell them to take anything off.
And then you just
I'm
take
one
it
of those
off.
people.
Okay,
yeah.
so when you establish that you're not like such a picky person. You tell the person, hey,
No.
don't do this,
no,
don't do this, don't
no.
do this. You just do it yourself.
I can handle the little bit of juice that's on the bun still.
Yeah, well, you're chilling.
If it's a good burger, you're not gonna taste it.
Exactly. So, at the point of where I have my burger and there is something on there that I'm gonna take off, pickles.
Mm-hmm.
I open that up. The second that somebody goes, "Are you gonna eat those?"
Yep.
It's because they're a pickle person.
And they're pickle
They're
people.
like, that's a pickle. I'm gonna have that pickle. So they want the pickle. Okay. It's just so fun to say it.
I know, pickle people. That's
Yeah, it
funny
really
as
is.
frick.
So
It's a real phenomenon.
it's gonna be one, or it already is one. It's
a
obvious
phenomenon,
already is
dude.
one. And so
We can't be the first people.
Honestly,
to this.
honestly, it's mainly you and Logan that I like have to throw them away because
So
otherwise
all your-
somebody will eat them. Somebody's
No,
gonna be like,
yeah.
"Yeah, dude."
Okay, well here's this. Well, obviously, I don't want to say
Heather's
fair.
eating my pickles all the time.
Don't ever say that.
When I eat here, we get burgers. She's like,
Oh
Russ.
yeah, she eats the whole table's worth of pickles. Everyone takes their pickles off their burgers if you're normal. And
burgers,
somehow I
pickles.
met or married a
Not
pickle
my
person,
pickles.
which is fine. Because she eats my pickles. I can't say that seriously.
I just I had to clarify.
I know.
I backpedaled a little bit,
I know it.
to be honest.
But that's a weird phenomenon. Okay, but I don't want to say failed. But obviously, you're not in your past relationship still.
Yeah.
But you remember them all being pickle people.
I feel like... Yeah. No, I feel like they were.
Okay. So, if a good
Like
relationship
80%.
has a pickle person and a not pickle person, why do me and you get along so well? We're both pickle haters. We're not pickle people.
Well, isn't that how it is?
You're friends with the same, but you love opposite attract.
That could be a real thing. I don't know.
Dude, this is like a science.
So
freaking.
So let's say I have a
There has
dating
to be a study
profile.
about this.
I'm out there, it's a dating profile.
That should be.
You just go, I'm looking for a pickle girl. I'm looking for a pickle person.
Yeah. No, that should be 18, male, pickle or no pickle. That's
Dang.
the things that you identify as. Like, I'm male, I'm 21 years old, not a pickle person. That's your dating profile.
Is that even exciting though?
No. I'm saying they should integrate that into Tinder.
Oh,
like
sure.
like you know how it has
Pickle
your
person?
name, your age, your height or whatever,
Preference. Pickle person.
your preference, and then even do you like pickles? Do you not like pickles? And then preference, female, description, pictures.
Well, I mean, yeah, sealed deal at that point. But here's the real question:
Okay.
is it even that serious?
Is it though? That's the phenomenon.
To pickle persons, it is. I feel like
No, yeah, it's a
they
big
always
deal.
make a big deal about
They
it.
do. It's a
You
pickle
don't like
person
pickles? Why
trait.
not?
Pickle person trait is to make a big deal about it, and that's why they're getting smeared on the line.
Back to football.
Yep.
Smear them.
So, okay, tell me this: were the pickle people that were chugging pickle juice and getting cramps? Did they have pickle people traits? Were they claiming all the time, every time they take a sip of pickle juice, were they like, "Hey, pickle juice it up"? Why aren't you drinking your pickle juice, man?
Well,
Were they pickle
all their
people?
other pickle homies were coming up like, "Yo, give me some of that too," because I'm going to
pickle
be
homies.
having fat cramps on the field if I don't be drinking that. But they still be having fat cramps on the field. Like, I don't cramp up that much, Like, it's not a problem for me, so I never really could relate.
Yeah.
Or be, like, down in pickle juice because I'm like, I know I'm going to have a cramp. I need to drink this. Like, freaking lube up the veins or, like, the freaking marrow to the bones, dude. Like, I don't even know how that
whatever a
works.
cramp is.
What does that even... yeah, so, like... Anyways... It's just at the end of I think they were chill guys, They were chill guys,
The
just
pickle
doing their
guys
thing,
were chill. Okay.
down in their pickle juice, and then I don't know.
That is a weird phenomenon. We're gonna have to research that.
Yeah,
Pickle people. That's a psychological, sociological thing.
Oh, it definitely is.
It has to be.
That's cap on that one. Like I feel like.
I don't think it's cap. Do you know what cap means? I think that's another
I
thing
feel
you're
like
saying wrong.
cap is like.
Because.
That's it.
Okay,
Like
yeah.
that's it.
Yeah, it's not. It's the opposite.
I'm terrible with this. We
I
talked
know.
about this the other day.
So clapped out. Clapped out
So
cars.
I was like, that car's
right.
clapped.
And I was like, so this is how it went.
It was a sweet Camaro.
It was a sweet Camaro.
10 out of 10.
And I sent a picture to Russell, and Russell said,
like
that thing's
Jeremy.
clapped. I was like, wait, what do you
I was
mean?
like, that thing's clapped, dude.
And I was like, wait, what do you mean? He's like, it wins shows and stuff. I was like, no,
Yeah, it wins
clapping
car
means
shows.
bad. He's like, oh. But yeah, cap is another thing you've been saying wrong, Russ. So
First clapped and now capped. Frick, dude.
So say a fact or something about yourself. So, like think
I
of
have
something.
blue eyes.
You have blue eyes? That's cap, bro. You got green eyes. You're capping, bro.
No, that's cap. I got blue eyes.
No, you're capping because.
You see how I say it though?
Oh no, yeah, you're right.
Is it is not the tone? Like, is it the way you say it?
No,
Oh, dude, cap.
just
I
means
got blue
light.
eyes. Like cap on you.
Hey, yeah.
I got blue eyes.
You have green eyes, dude. You would say that's cap, bro. My eyes are blue.
Okay, facts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So facts, and then there's cap. Facts,
So
you have blue
cap
eyes.
is
Cap,
false.
yeah, cap's false. Yeah. I just blew
How
your
else
roll.
could I do this? Okay, so
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
let's say, bro, what engine you got in there?
I got a 2JZ in my
that's,
Miata.
That's cap.
That's
dude.
cap. Yep.
You don't got a 2J.
I got an LS4 in my Miata. Is that even a? I only hear.
LS4?
Yeah, I only hear about the LS.
LS swaps.
Well, yeah, LS swap, but there's the. I think they're on 9 now. Like every generation of LS, I mean, it's a number. I know. There's like I see some old Corvettes with like LS2s in them. I think.
Yeah.
We're still learning. I mean.
We're getting there.
Anyways, I got an LS in my Miata, and I popped my hood. And you're like, cap, bro. That's a freaking Miata engine in the Miata. What are you freaking talking about? That's cap. Nah, dude. This is a freaking LS. Capping.
Capping and clapping.
Capping and clapping. My Miata's clapped because I don't have a Miata LS in it. Therefore, I'm capping.
Yeah.
And that's
Okay.
grammar with Russell.
That is grammar with Russell. This week's grammar with
But
Russell.
isn't it weird that we're not up to date anymore? We
Oh,
graduated high
so
school.
bad.
Dude.
No, okay, wait, but like, listen.
We graduated. We're not in the now.
Car meet, beat-ups.
Okay.
I'm sitting around
But
chilling.
we're all the way back to the beginning. Car
I'm
meet
sitting
beat-ups.
chilling. Sprinklers are going off, okay?
Earphones still intact.
Hecka water coming underneath my car.
Yeah, I
Yep.
saw in the video. I was like, is it raining there or what?
No, it's just from the sprinklers.
That's
so
disgusting.
my underglow's shining, okay? And I'm like, what? And they're like,
yeah.
yo, you need to take some pics of that. Like, two chicks and this other kid were like, yo, you need to take some pics of your car. That looks sick. I was like, you're right. You know what? I'm just going to make a TikTok.
Yeah.
So I started, like, doing the videos and stuff, okay? And all this stuff. And then the one chick goes, wow, what did she say? She was telling me about TikTok and how, like, I need to use this hashtag and I need to, doing the video, I should, like, think of a song already so I can, like, do it to the beat of the song.
Yeah.
So she kept popping out all this stuff that was regular to her. And then I went,
It's just a part of the app, you
I'm
know?
23. I just do videos and then I just put it in this collage and then I put it on TikTok. I was like, what's the science behind it? And then she just starts going off. She's
And that's
like,
how you make a viral
this.
TikTok, dude.
And I go, I'm out of the loop.
Yeah.
I just thought I was just making TikTok, but I'm doing it the wrong way.
Yeah.
How can
Isn't
you even
it?
do it the wrong way?
Well, you can't do it the wrong way, but there's definitely ways you can. So I showed you this feature, and when I learned TikTok, this was the only feature that I really knew of. Like, I did know, but I didn't know there was other ways of doing it. Anyways, the feature was trending songs. It shows you what's trending on TikTok right now. So I'd always choose one of the trending songs and make the video to the trending song. And I have a lot of videos that have blown up because of that, and because I would use the trending hashtags. Whereas you're posting like you would post on YouTube, where you're using a song you like and using hashtags that describe your video. No, I'm putting hashtag Target, hashtag Mom Life, hashtag Dance Off on a video of my car doing donuts. Because those are trending hashtags. It doesn't make sense.
It doesn't at all. TikTok's broken. No, I hear that all the time.
that,
TikTok's broken.
Don't put any hashtags on here. Just use this song.
Just
and
use
you'll
this
blow up.
sound and your video will blow up.
Which I think part of the algorithm and part of the reason no one can figure out the algorithm is I think part of the algorithm is switching the algorithm. So sometimes it favors likes, sometimes it favors songs, sometimes it favors hashtags.
Yeah.
I know for that for a fact because
Yeah, that's not cap.
that is not cap. Good job. I know that for a fact because I guess not a fact, but I'm a lot more sure of it now because I haven't posted in months, but most of the first things I see when I open TikTok are the people I follow and follow me, so they're my friends' videos, and I'm only getting likes from my friends. I don't get any likes from other people anymore, because probably that's what they're pushing on the FYP is friends rather than likes and songs and hashtags.
Actually, I can relate to that because I feel like I've been seeing a lot of people that I know's TikToks recently.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
When I never see it.
Yeah, they were never on the FYP.
That chick, they're all like, "What's your TikTok?" I'm like, "I got some embarrassing videos. You're never finding my TikTok." And I have some username that's totally whack, not even close to my name, right? She follows me. Not even 10 minutes later.
No way. How'd she find you?
She goes, "I got my ways." And I go, "This is another thing that I'm out of the loop for."
Yeah.
Is how did she search me and find me? Even just my first and last name, you can't find me on TikTok if you just look that up. There's no way.
We graduated high school 5 years ago.
5?
2016 we graduated. It's 2021.
5 years ago.
And we feel hip. We're recording a podcast. We have TikTok. I never use Twitter. I have Instagram.
I have a Twitter. I don't get on it.
We're with the style. We're both wearing dad caps right now, which are as far as hat trends go, I'd say 2 trends ago. But we're up there with the trends. We're still young, but we're not, dude. We're out of the high school loop. I feel like high schoolers are way more in the know than middle school, college kids. And then you're old and have kids, and you just don't even care about the loop anymore.
No, you don't.
But isn't it weird? We thought for sure. We're on the app. We're making content.
We're social. We're hanging out with the boys and everybody.
But then you start recording a TikTok, and some chick's like, "What are you doing? You're using TikTok all wrong." I want to know, did that TikTok blow up? Did you post that TikTok?
No, my phone got destroyed.
Oh,
every
frick.
video in my phone that night for that TikTok. Destroyed. Gone. Forever. It wasn't...
Really? It wasn't... It's not on the cloud?
It wasn't on the cloud.
Fudge.
Yeah.
So all the pictures you took within the 2-week period that you had that phone, it's gone?
Yeah.
Oh, that's messed up.
Oh, it is.
What did we do in that 2-week period? Well, what did you do? You're always out. What did you do in that 2-week period? We didn't do any trips, did we?
No.
That phone's gone, bro.
Oh, it's totally gone.
It didn't turn on.
The only thing that was not broken,
Hmm.
the 3 cameras on the back. Untouched.
They're indestructible so they can spy on you. I'm just kidding. Because your first one, they broke.
Well, yeah. Well, they didn't, though. FaceTime my mom right after.
Oh, yeah, huh?
The front and back.
Interesting.
How does that work, dude?
We were just talking about
How
this.
does that work?
I think I said in the show that we went full circle.
We did.
And hit every single thing in between.
And that's totally fine.
And this is McCade and Russ. We're out.